Here with Independence's Christian Linksweiler, and Christian, big year for you so far, especially the last few weeks. What's been going right for you, do you think, that's enabled? I think you've had 5 or 6 touchdown receptions in the last 3 games, 5 in the last 2.
Yes, sir.
What's going right for you here lately?
I think it's the connection between me and Brock, really. There's throughout the season, KJ a freshman, so nobody really knew about him. But as he turns it on throughout the season, it makes it a whole lot harder just to focus on one of us. And even Bradbury, when you shift the focus to just me or KJ, Caden can make a play. So I really think it's just the dynamic side of everything with all the receivers, really. Just versatility is the word I'm looking for.
Why is that? Do you think you had that connection with Brock there? Aside from the fact you guys have played 1 season, now 2 seasons together, but it seemed almost immediate, and there's really no reason for it because he was if you played with him before, it was a long time ago in middle school.
Yes,
I mean, why do you think it is that way between you two guys?
I think Brock's got a heck of an arm, and I'm a really great deep ball receiver. And it's just 2 things that, they kind of come together, and it makes something really special. Because I think, if I had to say, most of my big plays are the long passes that I can catch. So, yeah, I think it's Brock's arm. And even when he's not throwing it deep, Brock can thread the needle. So he's just a very good quarterback, and I've been blessed with the opportunity to play with him.
Defensively, you guys have struggled against the pass. What do you have to do to shore that up? You've got a guy coming in that's the quarterback of an 11-0 team for 26 touchdown passes. That means they've beaten some pretty good teams. The last team we played had only won 4 games coming in,
Yes,
but
sir.
they had a lot of success. Summers went right down the field,
Yes,
scored.
sir.
Nicholas County, you know what they did. Princeton, you guys played really well there, but you know
Yes,
what
sir.
Barker did. How do you shore that up coming into this game to make sure that that's not the part of your game that cost you moving on?
I'd say it's the focus in practice on the passing game. It's very just we've been moving a lot of people around, not really in the secondary, which would make you question, but there's a lot more people than just the secondary that makes the passing game
Right.
on defense work or successful.
You see you guys when you're out in
Yeah,
coverage, right?
yeah. But it's really just focusing in practice. It's playoffs now, so hopefully we can just really find that dial and dial it in. And that Lincoln quarterback just had a heck of a game, man. That was really something awesome
I
to
can't
watch
imagine him having
for
a better
him.
game than that.
Yeah. I think I was talking with his brother, number 2. They're brothers, and I told him after the game, I was like, "You're a heck of a receiver, man." And I asked him if it was his last game, and he told me it was his brother's. So I could see how he went out fighting for sure.
You've had a really successful your career here. Your brother, obviously, he stepped in for Judah Price and just kept the running game going. How would you describe your career here? I mean, you got to be on. I think you were on the state championship
Yes,
team.
sir.
I think Riddle was the only freshman that played that year, which shows you how kind of the game's changing.
Yes,
but,
sir.
How would you describe your career?
I'm very pleased with my career here. I had big shoes to fill, and filling in for Cyrus Gitson.
Yeah, those are pretty big shoes too. Not only
I really do feel like I've done every bit of that. The offense is a lot different from when Cyrus was here, but I feel like I've filled in very well. Not just me, all the receivers. All the receivers have done an amazing job this year.
Have any idea what the touchdown record is? You've got 13 this year.
I do not know. I told I was talking with one of my buddies, Caden Bradbury, the other receiver, and we were talking. It's got to be close. It really. I mean, I would like to
it
think
might be
so.
there. I'm not sure.
I think actually, if there is somebody who holds it, it's our running back Silas Nelson. His dad, Josh Nelson, he might hold it. So I might have to ask him.
Yeah, he was a great
Yeah, he
receiver here.
was.
So,
He was.
They had some pretty good quarterbacks too.
They did, yes.
What are your expectations for Friday night? I mean, you've been on a roll here, 5 touchdowns. I mean, if I'm Doddridge, I'm game planning. You touch the ball.
Yes, sir.
What are your expectations?
Win the game, execute on all cylinders, just do my job, even if it's not with the ball in my hands, just block as well as I can and execute plays that the coaches put in. We're well aware of what Dodgers runs and what their game plan is probably going to look like, so we just got to go out and execute.
You had 13 touchdowns this year, can't remember what it was last year. Are these numbers you thought you would put up coming into this program?
You
You
know,
said you wanted to replace Goodson, and
I did.
mean, you've done every bar
I
that.
did.
You're right.
I will say with Max stepping in, I thought the offense would look a lot different. Granted, when Cyrus was in the offense,
Right.
the offense looks a lot different now. But I
think more passing.
yeah, for sure.
It was just deep balls then.
Yeah, but either way, I think this is exactly what I thought I was going to do, but it didn't come without hard work.
How did the Hoover game in the opener this year? You didn't really get many opportunities because they were well aware of what you could do. They probably not heard of KJ Byers yet.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think he made a believer of him after the game. A lot of that was due to all the company you were getting out there
Yes, sir.
to keep you in check. How did that serve as a catalyst for the rest of the year? Because you must have thought, man, this is how it's going to be every year, every week now.
No, I think KJ's first touchdown, that in the back corner of the end zone where he head tapped Blake Fisher,
Yeah.
that was just very indicative of what the rest of the year was going to be like for KJ. You know, because he has not slowed down at all. He's been
No, he has not.
he's been great for us. So I couldn't have been mad at all with that Hoover win, because even though I didn't
you won the game.
Yeah, you win the game. You can't be mad at that. But I feel like I did my job very well elsewhere. You know, I did a good job as a leader, I think. We kept all the guys up. There was a lot of momentum swings in that game from what I remember. And I was just so happy. Me and my buddy Caden, we both agreed that's probably the happiest we've been after a win in this program so far.
And it definitely was a big one.
It was a huge one, yes.
Hey, it's been great watching you here develop as you have. And like I said, 13 touchdown passes. If it ain't the record, it's got to be close.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Christian, I appreciate the time, and
Yep.
good luck on Friday night.
Thank you, Dave.